Wake it up, crank it up, friends. It's 7:30 in the morning. It's like 28 degrees out here, but I was always, playing college football. Part of our philosophy that took us to a national championship. Yeah, your boy's a national champion. Part of our philosophy was getting up earlier before anybody else was and working harder than anybody else was in the country. Getting it all in and getting her done. So I like to carry that on through the rest of my life. So I don't know anybody else who's out here swinging a double bit. 28 degrees at 7 a.m. But you guys are welcome to join me. Good morning. I want you guys to see this. These rounds are so big that they kind of break up real funky. You can't just pizza or pie cut them. You do that, it's a giant chunk of wood, so you got to cut them again, kind of turn them into those, you see. So it's just some extra work, but it's what we love doing, so well, let's keep doing it. When we were at football practice, one of my favorite things I would always yell to kind of set the tone, set the mood for the day is, "Wake it up, crank it up!" Yee-yee! Carroll College isn't out here swinging an axe. No, they are not. Look at that pitch. You guys see that? Gnarly, man. You know, it's kind of a secret. I act like I'm some sort of badass. This wood splits like butter, man. I'm a hack. Gotta make some room. I hit it a little harder than that. Next time I won't swing my purse at it. Try to get you guys a better view. Don't feel like you're getting kind of the whole experience here. Look at all this. Your boy has been making a mess with his axe. Ooh. Here's the trusty Stihl splitting axe. That profile. She's nasty, friends. Tell you what, some of this wood, it's a bit much for the double bit. I'm not too insecure to admit it. We're gonna see. Watch this round, friends. Better put that in my pocket. Would you frickin' let go? Hey. Let's see, I almost got a... split. Don't rightly know how much of that you guys are getting. messing around with the concept of turning one of these big cookies into a table. What do you guys think? Yuppies will pay big money for that kind of stuff, you know? Sorry if you identify as a yuppie. Didn't mean any disrespect. I just meant that y'all yuppies are out of touch with the natural world. That's all. When I say yuppie, I'm talking about the type of folks that'll go and spend thousands of dollars on some reclaimed barn wood to turn their cookie cutter earth tone subdivision house into a rustic country looking house. But we still keep selling off all the farms and turning them all into subdivisions. Ironic, just a little bit. At least that's what's happening out here west. I don't know about where all you guys live, but it seems to be the story. I worked as a land surveyor for a handful of years, and so I was the guy that went and accommodated all that stuff, you know? Excuse me. Let's see if we can hammer a couple of these bad boys. Man, these are some pitchy sons of guns. There we go. Or nobody gets away that easy. I don't know about you guys, but all through my athletic career, morning workouts in college, football, my nose always gets super runny when I exercise outdoors in the morning. Turn into a frickin' snot faucet. I know you guys definitely wanted to know that. Made a mess of a couple of those smaller ones here. So much stacking to be done. Sorry, friends. See what I'm talking about, friends? We want slices like this big. But if I just do the regular pie cuts, they end up being this big, you know? So you gotta hit them again, but usually the knots get in the way. It's a little annoying. Just a little bit extra work's all. It's good for us. All right, you guys see this here? See this big old knot running right there? Another one right there. So if you swing at that, your axe is gonna bounce off. You're gonna have a hard time, right? So kind of the name of the game is to get as close as you can to these knots and just shave off the sides. You know, Buckin said the same thing. That's the best way to do it. And as I said earlier, you know, these rounds are so big that a piece like this, whereas usually, you know, if you quarter up around, you're kind of sort of already in, you know, firewood pieces size, but with these, like, that's way too big. So I got to try and, you know, cut it again here, but with this knot, it's going to be a little tricky. So I probably take this piece off here and then this right here, and I'll have a little skinny one. Same with here. Take this off and then probably have to do something there. But let's see how my theory works out here. Let's see. Wish I could figure out a way to get you guys to have my my view here. Remember what I said, pick the slices off the side. Oh, shakalaka. Remember, I'm gonna take that right there. We're gonna have to flip that. See how that worked out? Right on the sides of that knot. Our issue is we got another big fatty knot on this side too, so. How are we gonna make you smaller? Man, you get some funky pieces. Like so. Damn, son. Oh man, I'm upset. I don't think you guys saw that. That was kind of epic. Could be a smaller. Do I ever get sick of making it look that easy? Not really. Do I think that there's anybody on YouTube currently that could hang with me in a split off? Probably not. Nobody's putting in the same time that I am. If they are, I haven't seen it. Maybe Aaron Lynch. But that's only because he's a secret millionaire. And so he just gets to practice with his axes all day. But I took that back. I'll give credit where credit's due. Aaron Lynch could out-axe me any day. But besides him, I ain't seen one axeman yet that could touch my stuff. I'm the best there is, simple as that. I wake up in the morning and right after I get done pissing excellence, I eat poser ass pussies for breakfast with their $300 custom vintage axes. Give me a council tool splitter and I'm gonna whoop that ass, boy. Or my hand-me-down 4-pound double bit. Either or. Oh God, what should we do next? Don't you think that'd be pretty as a tabletop? What a morning. Look at that. Great fucking day to be alive. Excuse my French. Great day to be alive. Let's see. So, if anybody was wondering, the other day when I was, my ears are all plugged, it's kind of weird. You guys were wondering the other day when I was using the power saw to rip these big rounds in half. That's because you do that, and then they're literally probably 18 times easier to split just by bucking them in half. Grandpa doesn't like it because it creates a lot of wood chips, and no joke, when all this is cleaned up, I'm gonna have to rake up all these noodles and wood chips and then put them on the burn pile. I don't know if you could tell, but even though this is kind of the backwoods 40, this is no different than the front lawn, and he likes it manicured and perfect. So all this will be raked up, and it'll look like none of this was ever here, which is cool. It's cool to have pride in ownership and whatnot, but sometimes you just want to make some noodles, you know? Come on, Grandpa, I'm just a power saw god. Let me cut some nudes. Cut some nudes for the boys. Try to tell you guys. Open invite if you think you can mess up around like that. Come on out, we'll have you on the prop. Grandma will make us some PB&Js with her homemade raspberry jam, and we'll film it. Challenge is open. Oh yeah, but you gotta fly your ass out to, well, Portland's the closest airport. Get your ass to Portland and I'll do the rest. I suggest you bring your own axes, or else you won't get much respect. Or I'll give you the real dull ones. I'll save a couple of these bad boys for us. We don't even have to film it. It'd just be me and you. Only the woods will know. Well, and you and I. Great day to be alive. Great day to be in the US of A. I'll holler back at you guys if I find something else that's worth filming. Cheers.